Hey people, it's Wednesday, January 19th, and sorry about last week. I actually did make a video, but it was really horrible, so I threw it out. When I went back to watch it, I actually bored myself. So I figured I wouldn't put you guys through the pain. Let's see. So my classes are pretty good. I'm liking them a lot. I switched out of I was in one Arabic class with this one teacher who is not very good. He doesn't push people like we need to be pushed, so I got out of that class and got into another one. Not with my favorite teacher that I had last semester, but it's actually her, the TA from that class, which is kind of weird. I didn't know that they gave her an actual class to teach, but she's really awesome. So I mean, she's well prepared and well qualified. So, and she's since she was taught by my last semester's teacher, she's kind of like her. She puts in a lot of her ways into this class, so it's almost like having her. It's pretty good still. It's fun and we do a lot. So my Spanish class is kind of more difficult than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of similar to Shearing's class because we're gonna just read a bunch of things, and it's gonna be that sort of class. It's not based on solely grammar. So you know how that went in Spanish. We can all remember that. Should be okay though. We're gonna read some interesting things. We're gonna actually read The House on Mango Street, which I never read in English, so might be interesting to read it in Spanish. So hopefully that'll be good. A lot of them are from the book, the actual textbook, so they're just a couple page, those little stories, which are actually the worst ones because they're not very interesting. I like the novels better. And for some reason the novels are easier to understand than the little short stories in the textbooks. But I don't know, hopefully we'll get a lot better as we progress. And we're required to only speak in Spanish, yay. So I'll actually learn how to do that finally. Let's see. My psych class is gonna be interesting, but kind of boring at the same time. Because it's just a lecture. Let's see. Then I have my English comp class. We actually had a fun exercise last week. I mean, we've done this in English classes before, like at the academy, but he was just talking about how when you start papers, you need to just take a really long time to notice things about your topic. Just notice whatever you can, anything, no matter how significant. Write it all down, and then figure out the most important ones. It seems obvious, but I don't know. Until someone actually tells you, or at least I don't know. I guess I never had that experience. Maybe you guys have. So to demonstrate that, he had this picture of just this picture that we all the class as a unit just spent the time in class noticing things, and then afterwards we talked about them all. But that was really interesting, just how many things you can pick up and how significant they are from a picture. It was really cool. Let's see. Oh, and then I have finite. Yeah, that's not so fun. That's all I'm gonna say about that class. Let's see. This weekend should be really awesome and fun. I'm going home, and I'm gonna see my brother and Jeff and my family, and they're going to make their usual wonderful you know, that's what they like to do. They cook like gigantic meals that take forever to make but are like so good. Oh my god. So they're gonna make me something, so that should be exciting. This weekend, let's see. I didn't really do much at all, because people were kind of gone for the weekend, and so it was just a really nice, relaxing 3-day weekend. Susan was gone all weekend in Chicago with her friends, so I got the place to myself, and that was pretty fun. So I just kind of lounged about and relaxed. That was awesome. Yeah. And then on Friday night, went to went out to the Union and watched a movie with Chris and Holly and Caitlin, and that was funny because afterwards it was actually we went and saw Zombieland, and I'm usually not into zombie movies, but this one was particularly hilarious, and it was not like really gory and nasty. I mean, it was sort of gory and nasty, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It was supposed to be funny. It wasn't, you know, awful in a sense. But no, it was really hilarious, the movie though. So that's one of the few zombie movies I would actually want to watch again. And then afterwards, we all went back to Holly's room at Collins, and which is a dorm anyway. We all went back to Holly's room, and she decided to play Truth or Dare. And yeah, so you all know Holly, so that was an interesting time. Let's see, yeah. I think everybody had to take off some clothing in that game. That was kind of weird. But it was fun. Yeah, it was really interesting. And we met her roommate. Uh, she kind of actually reminds me of Sydney, which is really weird, like, you know, combo pairing up with Holly, you know, Sydney and Holly. It's kind of weird, but it works. I don't know. Uh, she's kind of also like Cassie Timmons too, so it's kind of a mixture. I don't know. It's really weird, but it works. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. So I should probably go now. All right. I will see you guys next week.